And I don't want to really say this, but I gotta say it. Like, Danny a cool nigga. 6ix9ine a rat.
Character.
What?
The character he plays.
Copy.
Nigga, soundbite that and put it out. I don't give a fuck. It is. Like,
So you fuck with Danny, you just don't fuck with 6ix9ine.
I can't say I don't know. I don't know neither one of them. I'm just saying
He
the
just
guy
said
that I
it's a
met when I got there.
There's a difference between the two, is what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
And when the camera's cut on, he turns into somebody else.
Yeah.
No,
You know what
that's
I'm saying?
him. That's probably him too. But because of how you feel about the shit that he talking about.
Copy.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm really trying to tap into some therapist / journalist
Say
shit.
less.
So I'm trying to ask
From
this nigga
the
questions.
perspective.
I'm trying to ask this nigga questions. He can't answer the question because he stuck where he stuck at.
Yeah.
You know?
Nah, big dog. I see it the way I see it is for Big Banks is, I guess he's trying to do PR control too. It's crazy to me, damage control. But the way I see it is, 6ix9ine kind of asked you the questions, and you really couldn't. You couldn't come up with answers to it because it really wasn't no answers to come up with. All the answers to me would have been hypocritical, or it would show that you was biased on some type of level. If it got something to do with Atlanta, you're gonna be biased on it. Which, as a spokesman, you know, as a journalist for Atlanta, nothing wrong with that. But you gotta remember that you're on a global stage. The global stage is called the internet. The internet don't really care that you're biased. They don't. The internet cares what it wants to care about. Leave your thoughts down below. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's get into Big Bank reacting to his performance with or his interview with 6ix9ine the other day that broke the internet. I'm talking about, when I mean broke the internet, it literally broke the internet.
Do you think this is bigger than the Thug interview?
Hell yeah.
Historically, culturally?
Yes, because it's something outside the box for me.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
It's
like
definitely
you
you
sitting down with a documented
right.
teller, whatever. I don't like to say the rat.
I got you.
Somebody
He said though. That's why I said.
you
He said.
Man, that ain't a name. I don't know
sit
why.
down with a
man,
document. I'm trying.
Man,
We gonna let you parlay. You parlay me 3 years ago when I
for
started.
sure,
So
for sure.
go ahead. I'm trying to be number one next year.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Nigga, we want to help you get there. Let's go.
No, on some G shit. No,
For sure.
I watched the interview back and saw my frustration. So that's showing me where I need to build at. Like,
Okay.
man, you ain't tapped all the way in there.
You taking
but
notes.
you tapped in because you pulled up.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you
Like,
pulled up to his house.
yes.
Did he have any security there?
No. No,
Okay.
no, I'm gonna keep it real. The shit was very inviting. It wasn't it was regular. It was
Because the
always-
comments were trying to say like Bank is interviewing him like he got 12 security guards standing
that
behind
man have
Bank.
not one security there. He had one security at the gate. Like when you
I
pull
like
in,
how you said.
I'm gonna keep it real.
Okay.
I like how you said you not acting like how I was when I walked in.
He was, man, when I
He was
first pulled
cool
up,
as hell
when
when you
I
walked
first
in.
pulled up, 6ix9ine had his drawers on, setting up the goddamn. He set up the cameras and did all that.
Oh,
The boy is talented. He shot it.
Do you think this is bigger than the Thug?
The boy is talented in all sorts of ways, I guess. But like I say, Big Bank, and this is what I had to realize about it. Yes, we talking about it. We just reacting to it, right? Both of them made money off the situation. 6ix9ine, he got his point across. 6ix9ine actually paid Big Banks $10,000 to actually come to his house and have this interview. 6ix9ine got what he wanted to get out of the situation. He wanted a little bit of clarity, and he wanted to address the point that people just being hypocritical. People are hypocrites, especially the people that's in your camp. Bank ain't really had too many answers for. But this is what I got to give Bank a round of applause for. Not only did Bank collected his money, right, 10,000, he also got to put the video out, which means the video came out on Big Bank channel, right? It came out on his channel, which means he got the money. He's going to be making the residuals off of it. So to me, ingenious. He got paid to be there. He got paid on the front end. He's going to get paid on the back end, right? 6ix9ine got his point across. I don't think 6ix9ine really cared about the money because he's like, this is about to walk me into a whole nother door, a whole nother room. Why? Because now people are going to be booking 6ix9ine to ask him, speak about the Atlanta rat or the Ratland situation. People are going to be asking him about, he's going to make his $10,000 back times 10. He's going to at least make $1 million of that $10,000 investment. That's just how I look at it. 6ix9ine playing the long game. 6ix9ine is playing the long game. So as far as him being genius and all of that, and he's polarizing on the camera, you can't really say nothing about that. You know, you can't really say nothing about that.
I just want to say this is important. I think a lot of the time when young black men hear the rules of the streets and we agree to it, we don't know what life is. And to me, what bothers me about us is
1,000% agree with Dewberry on this one. And the reason why is you cannot mix street politics with life politics. It's just, it ain't gonna mix. You can't mix oil and water. You can try to mix it up, but eventually, guess what's gonna happen? It's gonna separate. You can't put oil and water. It's gonna separate. You can shake it up, but let it settle for a second. It's going to separate. Why is it? Because there's different rules. Just like I said, you can't mix heaven with hell. It's not gonna make sense. That's like mixing a man with a woman. It don't make sense. Eventually, it's going to separate. One got to be a man, the other one got to be a woman. It's going to separate, right? There's different rules. There's different environment that you have to navigate through. The streets, you got to be a certain way. Life, you have to be the opposite way of the streets, damn near. The streets, you may not call the police, right? Life, you may have to call the police. It's a difference. It is a big difference. And I don't think people are, at the end of the day, you can live by the street code or whatever code you want to live by, but that street code is within a code called life. So life itself is the bigger picture. Street is just maybe what you have to do in order to survive. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you can't be street forever, because eventually, if you be street forever, right, you know what that means? You didn't grow. You didn't learn anything. You didn't elevate. Why? Because normally when you pass the street level, you're going to want to live life. And life plays at that's a whole different ball game. You're going to want to live life after you pass the street level. After you live, you learn bumps and bruises. You know what to do, what not to do. And I'm not saying that the street concept is a bad concept, because it can show you morals and principles and all of that. And you can actually transfer that into the business realm, right? You can transfer that into life, but you can't stay with that and stick with that, because the street code to me is like trap. It's a trap. It's going to kill you at the end of the day. Self-inflicting wounds. It's going to kill you at the end of the day. You do something to somebody, it's like you doing something to yourself. You go crash out on somebody, guess what? You're basically crashing out on yourself. It's like a mirror. Whatever you do to others, you're doing to yourself. That's just my thoughts on it. Leave your thoughts down below. I really want to know what you think.
it's only done to men, right? A woman could say, I like this kind of man. And the man be like, all right, change your mind. It's like niggas can't change their mind, right? Niggas can't say, I'm not that anymore. So for me, I agree with you. I just feel like when you have that place is when feeding your family is more important than your pride.
Facts.
And when you get to that place, like me, dog, like I got pride like a motherfucker. I'll go DoorDash to feed my kids with no problem. So if I'm gonna go DoorDash to feed my kids, I'll do an interview.
Exactly.
I do an interview that I don't want to do because that's what life is. Like, you don't think every great Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, anybody we look up to, they all dealt with shit they didn't want to. That's what made them great.
I thought about this too, like what you just said. That shit crazy, bro. Nigga risked his life to feed his kid. So you won't do an interview to feed your kid?
Yeah.
Like, keep it a brick. Nigga, we done risked our life. Freedom.
It makes sense.
I'm talking about to sell somebody something for $10.
It makes sense now.
Like, you finna get $10. You finna stand out here all day. Your whole network is $88. And your life is at risk for this $88. And a nigga ain't finna do an interview that gonna potentially make you million.
But you gotta realize something. You a businessman. If we started talking street,
and it shows that Bank is actually maturing. I think, you know, Bank had to go through this in order to say, well, he had a because remember, Bank was a street guy at first. This was this transition into the journalism, into the space that he's been working on and progressing on. So you got to give it up to Banks for this one. Yes, Bank is going to get ridiculed for being destroyed by 6ix9ine, but you know, people got to understand, right? Sometime in order to go to the next level, you have to destroy the old you. Let me repeat for the people that's just getting here, for the people that don't understand. In order to go to the next level, you have to destroy the old you. You have to destroy the past if you want a bright future, or a future that you're working on. You have to destroy those old ways, those old habits, those old friendships. That's not elevating you or levitating you to go to the next level. If you don't destroy it, you're going to be regretful in the end, because you're going to say, well, what could I have done? What's my potential? I could have been anything that I wanted to be. What stopped me? This old friendship, these relationships, the fact that I'm not willing to transform like a caterpillar and grow some wings and go on to the next evolution in life. So to me, this was Banks' transformation era right here. This was Banks' transformation era. I think that he's going to have a bright future after this. Well, yeah, he might get the splashback or they're saying that he got destroyed by 6ix9ine, but I see beauty within that. I see elevation within that. That's just what I see. Let me know what y'all see.
shit, and we talking business. When you become a businessman, you gotta understand, you gotta brush shoulders with certain people that you really wouldn't brush shoulders with.
Because it's business now.
Because it's business, right?
Facts.
Okay, in the streets,
Definitely.
we play a different ball game.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
I don't fuck with you.
Facts.
I just want to say this is important.
Excellent point. Excellent point.
You just gotta goddamn interview him about his shit. He want to talk about other niggas. You get what I'm saying? So this shit done threw me through a loop. Like I can't even really. I don't know what to say.
Like let me ask you a question. like
It's not only that. It ain't much that you could have said because you're speaking on behalf of other people. And so Banks, it ain't much you could have said in that situation, right? Because the more you talked in that situation, it would have made you look even more foolish. So the say less situation in that one, to me, kind of made sense. You know, it made sense for you not to say too much because you would have been like, "Whoa, hold on." If you replay it back, you'd be like, "Damn, did I really say that?" Nah, I don't make no sense. Oh nah, I'm being biased. I'm taking up for a certain group of people. You get what I'm saying? The truth would have hit you on that one. That's just what I think. What's y'all thoughts below? How did Banks react to that whole situation?
They didn't do that. Like they told me they didn't tell like that. They got some wiggle rooms to their telling. Right? Some of them, right, only gave information to the police. We can't even identify who got arrested and went to jail for the information they provided, but they provided information that they told. Right? They tried to get folks locked up, but nobody got locked up. So, there's wiggle room here. But 6ix9ine walking back in the corner. Are you saying there's degrees of snitching? Are you saying telling on one person is fine, but telling on 5 is not fine? Are you saying like telling on 5 is worse than telling on 1? 6ix9ine walked him into a corner that, like 6ix9ine knew. 6ix9ine is intelligent and he knew that Big Bang can't just outright say, yeah, telling on one person, right, is objectively better than telling on 5. He knew he couldn't say that because the rules of the streets, that's illogical, says that's not the case. And if Big Bang would have said that on camera, 4-7 is saying that Gunna told before, and they all knew Gunna told before, but yet, they slid it under the rug for Young Thug. So 6ix9ine's pulling this to like, hold on, bro. So all you guys knew Gunna told before, like y'all knew about the Crime Stopper video, but yet y'all hit that under the rug, right, as a favor for Young Thug? Big Bang then tried to say, like the Gunna never told, Gunna didn't tell. The 6ix9ine pulled up the Crime Stopper video where Gunna is identifying, hey, bruh, that man right there, he's the one who really did it, but they got my cousin in jail for it because my cousin had on the same clothes as him, but he the one that really did it. Big Bang read it, seen it, heard it, and had an excuse for Gunna. And this is where I believe that everybody said, all right, bruh, we might not like 6ix9ine, man, but
it just shows that the game is biased. Selective politics and selective ratting. Basically, the game is biased. It's whoever you want to do favors for, or whoever is on top that you don't want to mess that bag up for. That's what it's all about. It's about money. It's about money. Money makes you lose your principles.
At some point, if you're the only person who's prepared to speak the truth, like if you're the only person in an interaction who is speaking the truth and being honest, then even though we might like Big Bang more, we might respect Big Bang more, we kind of have to like give this to 6ix9ine. Like, all right, bro, like you got it, man. You got Big Bang. Because Big Bang was put in a position.
Big Bang was looking like the small bank in that situation. But he made big banks off the situation. You get what I'm saying? Can't lose.
Big Banks got slaughtered on that 6ix9ine interview. 2-3 hours of Young Thug standing there talking to police. That's telling or not?
You say what?
He looked this big. He looked this big. 6ix9ine looked more real than what the streets think Big Banks is. He damn near destroyed Banks' whole media career. I hit Banks and tell him, say, he got you, big dog. Let's sit down and let's how to really recover, have a grown man talk, no street talk, no nothing. And I'm gonna do this for free. Can you at least reimburse me on my flights? Damn, man, I don't do that, man.
So what we got today, Charleston White is actually talking about Big Bank and still speaking on that Big Bank Tekashi 6ix9ine interview that took place. Basically was saying that Big Bank had no rebuttal for Tekashi 6ix9ine at all. So Big Bank actually came back and did another interview. It was Big Bank, Dewberry, and a few more of his fellas. Charleston White was supposed to be included in that interview, but Big Bank did not want to pay for his flight to come. But let's go ahead on and play, because some people think that this clip that Big Bank actually put out was him and his feelings about the interview. But no, Big Bank know that this interview was high in the algorithm, and this was his way of promoting that he about to drop another interview and speak on the Tekashi 6ix9ine interview that he had with some people that he felt like he should have had that conversation with.
Hey, yo, check it out. Due to recent events surrounding the 6ix9ine interview, I had to seek counseling. I had to go to a group because I was spiraling. You know, I called in Dewberry from Dallas, Texas.
I didn't do that to you.
Great Danes from the South Side, you know what I'm saying, of Atlanta. My brother Parlay from the West Side of Atlanta. And you know my dog DJ Scream without a moderator at all, man. Y'all go check in, man. You know what I'm saying? And pray for me. You know what I'm saying? Pray for me. All right.
So Big Bang put out a little troll, you know, because he know where the algorithm was at and know that people was watching and listening for him to actually respond because of some of the uproar that they had after that Tekashi 6ix9ine interview that he done. But I feel like that interview would have been a whole lot better as far as the one with Dewberry and Big Bank that was done after the Tekashi 6ix9ine interview. I feel like it would have been a lot better if they would have had Charleston White there.
I feel like that would have been 10 times better as well. I feel like that would have been 10 times better as well. No, that's just what I think. Also, I look at it like he definitely was trolling on that one. But also, I look at it as if I want to see what Charleston White have to say about this.
Man, for anybody that got something crazy to say about Big Bang interview with 6ix9ine, Shut up. This man already beat the streets. This man already evolved. This man still got well connected. This man already done deal with half of you dudes ain't gonna never do in 10 lifetimes. This man understand that this stuff is all business and it's evolution. So get what? He can do what he doing. Ain't the streets giving passes to rats and folks who run their mouth and doing all type of stuff? So why can't he go interview a rat? Why can't he go interview a rat and get 10 million views and run his bag up and go pay his mortgage up? Pay his mortgage up for the next 10 years, 10, 20 years off that one interview. Why can't he go do that? See what I'm saying? A lot of you do be so caught in y'all feelings because y'all really be wanting somebody to fail. Really don't be one to evolve. Really don't be one to understand. Really be hell bent on not understanding the situation, and I ain't really never been in those situations. All y'all do just be inserting y'all stuff and ain't got nothing to do with y'all. That man getting in money as he should. If I had a platform like that, I would have gave her the bag and invested and did the same thing. Smart move, big bank. Get your money, bro. I don't worry about nothing you folks talking about. I know you the Godfather, biggest gangster of all time. In real life. In real life. Don't forget real life. Entertainment in real life. Real ones know what's going on, man. Man, for anybody that got something crazy to say about Big Bank interview with 6ix9ine, shut up.
I mean, he made a valid point. He made a valid point on that one. Can't lie.
I love my big banks to death. I love big banks to death, but Revolt TV is a piece of shit. Revolt TV is a piece of shit. Let me tell you why. Big banks got slaughtered on that 6ix9ine interview. He looked this big. He looked this big. 6ix9ine looked more realer than what the streets think Big Banks is. He damn near destroyed Banks' whole media career. I hit Banks and tell him, say, he got you, big dog. Let's sit down and let's how to really recover, have a grown man talk, no street talk, no nigga. I'm on.
Charleston White wanted to be the PR damage control in that situation and flip the script. Charleston White's smart too, though. Don't get me wrong. Do I agree with what he do? A lot of these internet people, I don't agree with what they do, but you got to remember, one thing I've learned, it's the internet. You don't have to agree. In fact, if you don't agree, they're going to get more views. It's controversy, sales.
Do this for free. Can you at least reimburse me on my flights? Man, I don't do that, man.
You like, hell no, I ain't about to do no flight situation.
Big Banks got slaughtered on that 6ix9ine interview. He looked this big. He looked this big. 6ix9ine looked more real than what the streets think Big Banks is. He damn near destroyed Banks' whole media career. I hit Banks and tell him, say, he got you, big dog. Let's sit down and let's how to really recover, have a grown man talk, no street talk, no nigga, I'm gonna do this for free. Can you at least reimburse me on my flights? Man, I don't do that, man. I've been coming for free, Banks, every time. I've been coming for free every time, baby. Rainwater hit me with a $5,000 booking. I said, no, man, I got Big Banks tomorrow for free. I'm paying for a $1,000 flight to me and my assistant go have to hit another $1,000 for Spirit shutdown to come Banks and Revolt to make money. That's why they ain't doing too good. Everybody who pay me do numbers. And I'm with Banks. I done been 3 times for free. I said, fam, can you at least cover my flight just cause I know you with Revolt. Revolt ain't got no budget over there for them. The Danza boys, no budget. Clarissa and them, no budget. But one thing about lying with Clarissa, she suck it to my pocket, boy. She can't give me the 10, she'll give me 3, she'll give me 5. She can't got 10, but boy, she give me something. And we got some substance, so I'm loyal to Miss Clarissa. But Revolt TV is a piece of shit. So Banks went in. I told Banks, go get Ray Daniels. I told Banks, go get Ray Daniels and myself, but he couldn't get me, so he got Dewberry. And Dewberry came raw and uncut too, boy. Who do represent? They need me. They need that father. See, they leaving out the father perspective. See, they talking street and all that, but what man is coming around bringing the father aspects? You want me to be lawful and leave my kids? I sacrifice all of them. Sweet tag, go burp my baby and lay her down at night so her cousin don't feel like y'all daughters get it when y'all in prison. I'm gonna stay and protect me, and I exchange my value as a man in the street to go be a great present father. You think so? Where you talking like that at, right? You hide behind me, and I'm gonna eat you. So I tried to give it to Revolt. And all I asked Revolt to do, man, just pay for my airline ticket. That's it.